To the single mom who is praying her way through survival mode, out of survival mode, let me tell you something I learned this past week. The peace you're looking for while you're in survival mode is already there. It's already inside of you. All you got to do is search for it. And when you find it, that's your power. You need the kind of peace that centers you from knowing better to doing better to becoming better to believing that God's got it all under control. That thing that keeps you in constant worry, I challenge you to search for that peace that's on the inside of you. Search for it today. And in return, God will reassure you there's nothing that you need to worry about because your peace has the power to believe that it's already been taken care of. Many times I was walking the floor at night worrying about things that was out of my hands, and I don't know, something came over me, and I found myself centered with the one who gave me life. And he let me know, I knew that you were going to go through these troubles before you were even created, before you were even born, before you was even in your mother's womb. I knew these were things that you were going to be dealing with. But it was up to me to run back to him and to know him and to believe that he already knew these things that I was going through, and he has the power to change me, to change the situation, to change anything that I have been troubling, I have had trouble with, or I'm in trouble in. Like he already knows, but the peace that he gives me, that's my authority to change my mindset. That's the authority to look at that bad situation as it's gonna work out for my good. So I don't even know why I'm worrying. Last month I shared this analogy that I found in this scripture that I've been I've been taught about tithing and putting things in the storehouse, but God gave me a different outlook on that scripture, and I'll put it right up here. But what you store in God, God will restore in you. So you give your troubles to God, God will give you a testimony. He'll give you peace. And all you got to do is just search for it. Search for him and you'll find it. But he taught me this lesson this past weekend as I was going through some stuff. And I thank God that in spite of it all, he gave me peace. And he showed me that the peace that I give you is your authority. So any troubles that you may be dealing with while you're in survival mode, you have the authority over that trouble because when you find peace, God has already taken care of that problem. So I hope that this message and this lesson blesses that single mom who's been in some trouble in her mind and things that's, out of her, it's out of your hands, baby. Find your peace. Find find your peace. That's all I'm gonna say. Find your peace, find God. And them troubles that you're dealing with, that's all a part of your testimony. Before you start worrying again, find the peace that He's already placed on the inside of you. That's not only going to be your testimony, but it's also going to be a part of your transformation. And when the transition starts to take place from problems to peace, your survival story will change into becoming who He created you to be because this is going to be a part of your testimony. I know I keep repeating that, but I have to elaborate. But find the peace that's already inside of you. I hope this helps.